Ted Bundy, one of America's most notorious serial killers, confessed to the murder of 30 young women and girls. Yet, chillingly, many experts believe the true count of his victims could be much higher. Today we delve into the life of this infamous figure, revealing the top 10 facts about Ted Bundy. Born Theodore Robert Cowell on November 24, 1946, Bundy was raised believing his mother was his sister and his grandparents were his parents. This was a ruse to avoid the social stigma of his mother's out-of-wedlock pregnancy. This early deception would be the first of many in Bundy's life. As an adolescent, Bundy displayed an unusually detailed interest in the macabre. He would peruse crime magazines, fascinated by images of dead or maimed bodies. In hindsight, this was a dark foreshadowing of the gruesome path his life would take. Bundy was not only a handsome man, but also highly intelligent. He graduated from the University of Washington with a degree in psychology. This intelligence, coupled with his charm, allowed him to manipulate his victims and evade authorities for years. Despite his violent tendencies, Bundy maintained relationships. One significant relationship was with Elizabeth Klopfer, who remained unaware of his dark side for years. He even served as a stepfather to her daughter. Ironically, Bundy also worked for a suicide hotline, saving lives even as he took others. In the late 1960s, a series of women began disappearing in the Pacific Northwest. The common denominator was a charming, handsome man named Ted, driving a Volkswagen Beetle. These were the early signs of Bundy's horrific crime spree. Ted Bundy was a master of deception, often using props like arm slings or crutches to appear harmless and gain his victims' trust. He would then overpower them, kidnap them, and later murder them. Bundy's reign of terror spanned across multiple states, making him a difficult man to catch. He was arrested twice but managed to escape from custody both times. His audacious escapes added to his notorious reputation. During his trial in 1979, Bundy chose to represent himself. His charm and intelligence were on full display, leading some people to doubt his guilt. However, the overwhelming evidence against him led to multiple convictions. Ted Bundy was executed in the electric chair on January 24, 1989. His last words were a confession to his heinous crimes, finally admitting to the murder of 30 women. In the years following his execution, Bundy has remained a figure of fascination. His ability to maintain a facade of normalcy while committing such brutal crimes continues to perplex and horrify. His story serves as a stark reminder that evil can sometimes wear a very ordinary face. And there you have it, the top 10 facts about one of history's most infamous serial killers, Ted Bundy. A man of charm and intelligence who used these traits not for good, but for unspeakable evil.